So, was it? Gosh, I can't remember the guy's name, but anyway, article came out. A reporter interviewed a bunch of quarterbacks and people around them, and the one that seems to be grabbing the most headlines is the Caleb Williams information that basically Caleb wanted to explore all options to not be drafted by the Chicago Bears. I don't bash him for that. I get it. It's a dysfunctional organization. And I am someone that thinks almost no quarterbacks can thrive in dysfunctional organizations. It's just my thought process of it. Can explain that need be. But also in the and I think it was a book. The book had quoted Caleb, that he was watching film by himself. No coaches there, which that is absolutely a red flag. Because he said this was basically consistent. Like, he was the only one watching film. Coaches were not watching it with him. Humongous red. I mean, that shows dysfunction. But he said he didn't know what to watch for, like what to look for as far as, when he was watching film. Now, I do think there is a way to learn how to watch film, right? Because NFL players, college football players, even high school players, they don't watch film the way that like a fan would watch film of, oh man, that was a good play or anything like that, right? If you're a wide receiver, you're watching the corners, you're watching the safeties to see how they play their technique, see how, they move, to see tendencies. Is a guy super aggressive with play action where you could beat him? Are guys super aggressive with double moves? Like Trayvon Diggs, for example, is a guy who is really aggressive, tries to jump a lot of routes, things like that. Same thing with safeties. Are they nosy? Do they get upfield? So on and so forth. So there's a way you need to be taught how to watch film. But the angle I'm taking on this is to one quarterback guru, Lincoln Riley. Now, I do understand the college game is very different from the NFL game, right? College game is a lot of RPOs, run pass options, right? Where you're basically just keying on one guy, and based on his movement, his trigger, you're either handing the ball off or keeping it or throwing it somewhere else, so on and so forth. But that's not all the college game is. Like, and to me, the fact that Caleb has zero knowledge of how to watch film, and maybe he was being a bit facetious in that, a little over aggressive, a little, exaggerating. But the fact that he mentioned that, to me, that's who I start with. Lincoln, you're the first one. Big red flag. And then at the NFL level, the red flag couldn't be bigger, and that's why, goodness gracious, Eberflus is no longer a head coach for the Bears because he's a disaster. But I start with Lincoln Riley. For someone who is this quarterback guru, and to be fair, his track record is amazing. It is great, right? You had Kyler, you had Baker, I'm missing someone else. Caleb, as well. Jalen Hurts, so the track record is there, but also, like, what were you teaching these guys? Like, what is going on? Like, Caleb is a generational quarterback. So you telling me you weren't coaching that guy up, or you were coaching him with high school level stuff? Like, that part's kind of crazy. And I don't want to go crazy, but I think that's part of the reason Lincoln isn't having the success that I think a lot of people thought he was, because it's not, in order to win big, it's not just getting the recruiting and hey, I could scheme up these plays. It's a lot of it is attention to detail, like the little things, holding players accountable, making sure guys are, showing up on time, those types of things. It's more than just, hey, he's a really good football player and we get him the ball a lot. It's a lot more than that. So I don't know. It's interesting. I think Lincoln's clearly a really good coach, but the offensive genius tag that he's gotten and really continues to get, I'm not sure. I'm not ready to jump on that train yet. So Curious to hear your thoughts. Let me know. That's it for me. Peace.